Dan Walker and Louise Minchin took their regular spots on the BBC breakfast sofa with a varied mix of guests on this morning's edition. Towards the end of the show, British skipper and ocean ambassador Emma Penn joined the duo on her return from a one-month, all-female fact-finding expedition from Hawaii to Seattle, including sailing through part of the infamous Pacific garbage patch. Worried about the ocean's plastics issue, the ambassador was keen to show some samples of small bits of plastic in the oceans and discuss the solutions big businesses and the government need to start implementing going forward to reduce the amount. But as the conversation gradually came to an end, 41-year-old Dan carried on talking about Emma's plans without warning her the cameras were still filming. Unaware of the situation, Emma may have accidentally spoiled the announcement for her team and plans going in 2019. "You said you've been going for the last 10 years, are you going again?" Dan asked conversationally after giving the guest her samples back. "Yes, end of next year we're actually looking at," Emma replied, before the realization of the situation dawned on her. She suddenly asked, "We're not still live on air, are we?" "Yes," Dan answered awkwardly. Horrified at what she may have nearly revealed, Emma exclaimed, "We are still live on air." "Oh no." Finally understanding his part in Emma's mistake, Dan asked his guest if it was a secret. "It is still a secret," Emma answered through a laugh. "We haven't announced it, but you've gotta stand by for we're going to announce it in 2019. Stumbling over his words, Dan agreed as Louise asked again what the announcement will be. Barely unable to contain her giggles, Emma confirmed, "It's going to be big and exciting." Swiftly moving on, Dan replied, finally addressed the aunts, saying, "Big and exciting news coming soon, but not now." "Oops," Louise, 49, declared, before making a joke about the dry, hot weather definitely not being a secret. Enjoying the continuation, Dan then introduced fellow BBC presenter Steph McGovern with a similar quip. "Steph is at a farm in Cheshire, am I allowed to say that now?" "Steph, good morning," he joked. Despite the rapid descent in Emma's interview, the guest was keen to spread awareness on the important issue of how to tackle the levels of plastic in oceans, and the impact it's having on sea life. Revealing the enormous levels of fragments floating in the seas, Emma explained, "So trying to actually fish out these tiny pieces is the most immense challenge. I'm a big believer that we actually need to be working much closer to the source here on land, stopping the plastic getting into the ocean in the first place." BBC Breakfast airs weekdays at 6 a.m. on BBC One.